I do want to talk about Eva Marcille. She was on Watch What Happens Live. I believe she was promoting her show, All of the King's Men. I think that's the show on BET Plus where she's like the pimp to all of like the male strippers and whatnot. A lot of people have come up to me talking about, oh, you should watch it. You should watch it. And I'm just like, should I? Like, I don't know. BET Plus. Like, the only thing I seen on BET Plus was College Hill and whatnot. And College Hill, it wasn't bad. I actually did kind of like College Hill. It was interesting. You know what I mean? Stacey Dash was a little bit annoying. Ray J was annoying as hell. You know what I mean? But other than that, College Hill was cute. So, but then again, that's reality TV. I haven't watched anything scripted from BET Plus because usually stuff like that be low budget. But listen, sometimes the low budget stuff is where it's at. Like, Tubi is blowing up because their low budget selections are like really, really interesting. And there's this show that I got put on by one of my friends called The Black Hamptons, and Black China is in it along with like some other black, I think, what's her name? Elise Neal is in it. Like, there's some newer actors in it or some lesser known actors. And then there's actually like some known people on the show. And it's really, really interesting. I believe that's on BET Plus. So I may have to just get a free trial or something like that to watch The Black Hamptons. And maybe I'll check out, whatchamacallit, Eva's show and whatnot. But yeah, Eva is on All of the King's Men and whatnot. And she was promoting the show on Watch What Happens Live. And one of Andy's messy audience members asked Eva Marcille if she was still cool with Porsha Williams and whether she was invited to the wedding. And I could have told y'all, as a person who was not invited to the wedding, as a person who was not at the wedding, of course Eva Marcille is not cool with Porsha Williams. And of course, Eva Marcille was not at Porsha's wedding, nor was she invited to Porsha's wedding. I don't understand why she would be invited to Porsha's wedding, because I feel like we're all forgetting the fact that Eva definitely said right in the middle of shading the hell out of Porsha Williams that her daughter, PJ, looked like Dennis with a bow.
No, my face is not frozen. It's not the internet. There's no relationship, so there's a no. But Dennis is doing great.
So anyways, Eva was like, no, you know, me and Porsha aren't cool or whatever, but, you know, Dennis is doing great. And it's like, girl, what? Girl, what is you talking about? Like, who mentioned Dennis? Like, she thought that was shade. The audience goes, ooh, ah. She thought that was shade, y'all. She thought mentioning Dennis was somehow a dig at Porsha. And it's like, first off, did you just forget that Andy's messy audience member asked you about Porsha's wedding? And Porsha allegedly, seemingly got married to the $40 million man. Now, y'all say he's not worth multi-millions. Y'all say he's not a millionaire. Y'all say the wedding is on credit. Y'all say he's paying it off in payments. Y'all say he's scamming Porsha. He's not really rich. He's not really that. He rents everything. This, that, and the third. All of these financial conspiracy theories. Whatever the case may be. Okay? But let's assume that he is a $40 million man. Let's assume that Porsha is happy, which to me, according to the Instagram photographs, she looks happy. And a lot of y'all keep saying, oh my God, Porsha, we get it. You're married. Stop posting onto Instagram. No, if y'all paid $12,000 for somebody to do TikTok content and Instagram reels and photographs and videos and, you know, to shoot the damn reality series because Bravo didn't want to pay $5 million, which they should have, the ratings would have been through the roof. Then she's going to post to Instagram and you guys are going to watch it. So y'all better unfollow because, honey, we got two more weeks of wedding content. But with that being said, Porsha just married this man who seems to be rich, and she married a man and she seems to be happy. She seems to be very happy at that. You know, I can't gauge someone's happiness, but I can only tell y'all how I feel about what I see on the internet. And from what I see on the internet, she looks genuinely happy. And so with that being said, I don't really understand how Eva could think that that's a dig or that's shade to be like, oh no, I'm not cool with Porsha, I'm cool with Dennis, when she just married this other man. Like, I'm sure Porsha doesn't give a shit who Dennis is cool with, sis. Dennis don't care that he's giving out endorsement deals and collaborations and paying y'all $1,500 a pop to post Nyack to y'all's Instagram story. She doesn't care. I guarantee you that she don't care. So So I don't understand why y'all are steady trying to shade Dennis on, shade Porsha, excuse me, by using Dennis. I don't really get that. Marlo tried it and it didn't work. Marlo just looked like, why are you so obsessed with me? It was giving Mariah Carey. Porsha's Mariah Carey and Marlo Hampton. I love Marlo Hampton, but she's the Eminem in the situation. You want to cozy up to Dennis. You ain't ever been cool with Dennis a day in your life, but all of a sudden, when Porsha and Dennis are no longer cool and they're no longer, they don't have that good of a friendship post their romantic relationship, all of a sudden you want to cozy up to him. And then we see you on the show asking Candy Burris Tucker after you didn't have a full-on drag-out brawl out in Jamaica talking about Candy, did you see Simon bought Dennis a Rolls Royce? Fallon want to work with the man. And it's just like, Porsha don't care nothing about that. Porsha is busy with her Amazon lives. Porsha is busy with her Amazon drop. She does have an Amazon live. Porsha is busy getting married. Porsha is busy honeymooning and performing the halftime. I don't know what you call that. The national anthem. She sounded damn good if you ask me. She's busy doing the national anthem at the Hawk Stadium, State Farm Arena. She ain't worried about Dennis. She ain't worried about none yet. She ain't worried about none of that. So y'all can, stop being shady and stop. Just stop. You look silly, Eva. And I liked you. I was starting to like you. We were rooting for you. Speaking of Tyra Banks, your men's whore. We were rooting. Now, what a better question is, because I wouldn't have asked that. The messy audience member talking about are you still cool with Porsha? We know they're not cool. What you should have asked is, how do you feel about Tyra Banks and her, or the people saying, that she's a pain in the ass to work with on the set of Dancing with the Stars? That's what you should have asked, Andy. Andy, you should have asked, how do you feel about the internet trying to cancel Tyra Banks every 6 months due to the fact that America's Next Top Model was filled with, problematic scenes and toxic behavior? That's what y'all need to be asking Eva. Not nothing about no Dennis and not nothing about no Porsha. Okay. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that situation in the comments down below. Moving right along, speaking of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we did see Marlo recently. She did like an Instagram live and she basically said that season 15 is so good. And she said that season 15, you got to tune in and, there's girls on there telling the truth and there's girls on there that are lying and there's girls on there that are doing this, that, and the third. There's shade and there's fights. And we saw a couple of weeks back that, Candy went on to her Amazon Live and basically said that, she's getting into it with everybody and she's kind of exhausted because she just, I think she did the Candy and the Gang show, which was a bunch of drama. And then I think she did the SWV and Xscape show. And then I believe that went into Real Housewives season 15, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I have that timeline right. No, she did. I think I got that wrong. She did season 14, then I don't know. I think she did Candy and the Gang, then season 14, then SWV and them, and then season 15. I don't know. Candy just be doing too much. Candy's busy, honey. Okay, shout out to Xscape. I hope they're going to get their stuff together because you got Latasha out here saying that they, sabotaging her and trying to make her look crazy on the red carpet. And you got Tiny shading her at the Soul Train Awards. And they all over the radio wishing Mia, spilling all the tea, talking about, how it's really, what's his name? Rocky, Latasha's husband. I don't know his name. It's Latasha's husband that threatened the promoter, and then the promoter threatened him back. And Latasha is out here lying, talking about, the reason why she's not touring with them and doing bookings is because the promoter threatened the man when it was really. And Latasha, you out here looking like a lie. You look like a whole lie. I just want Latasha to be honest. The reason why I got back with Xscape is so that my name could be in the spotlight again, so that my name could be in headlines again. I was using this as a springboard Which, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Be smart about it. You were irrelevant for, 15 years and now you're back into the spotlight, sis. You know what I mean? Candy and Tiny is reviving y'all. They're reviving the sisters, not taking anything away from their talent. But honestly, like, who was talking about Tamika and Latasha? Okay, let me not even get into that because y'all gonna drag me. But it's looking like Latasha is using this opportunity. She's been using these opportunities for, I would say, like the last 5 or so years that Xscape kind of has been doing shows together. I think they've been, they reunited and they've been doing shows together, I believe, roughly for about the last 5 years. She's using that as a springboard because she's always wanted to do this solo career. And I believe she's coming out with this gospel R&B album that she's been focusing on, which she cites as one of the reasons as to why she doesn't really want to do a lot with Xscape right now, which, there's nothing wrong with that. But I heard it's like a repeat of history because she kind of used Xscape to springboard and do her solo career. I think the thing, if you go back and look at the original Xscape reality TV show that was on Bravo in like 2017, I believe it was, Candy was alluding to the fact that Latasha and the producers were colluding together to have her sing all the leads on the song so that their fans could get used to her as a solo artist. Kind of like Nicole Scherzinger in the Pussycat Dolls. It's like, okay, everybody else, you're going to do backups. And then Nicole or Latasha, you're going to do the lead. And then the next album, you're going to go solo. And then your fans are just, it's like a psychological thing with the fans. It's like the fans are already used to you singing all of the leads. So it's not going to be too different for the fans when you get ready to do your solo album. Does that make sense? So anyways, what was I talking about? Okay, let's bring it all the way back in. Okay, I'm talking about season 15 of Atlanta. Season 15 of Atlanta, the ladies just got back from Portugal, right? And we've been talking about Monyetta Shaw and Marlo Hampton. Whoa, I just went off into a whole situation. I don't know what's going on with Monyetta and Marlo, but it's really weird. Now, I heard that they had some sort of rift. I heard that they had some sort of blow up. I heard that they unfollowed each other on Instagram. So the real tea is that Marlo Hampton still follows Monyetta. However, Monyetta does not follow Marlo. Okay. Along with the fact that it seems as though Monyetta is in the running for a peach this season. Along with the fact that we just got this clip, and I'll put the clip up. It's a clip of the ladies. They're boarding a plane from Portugal, going back home to Atlanta. And, in the video, Monyetta tags Marlo. And in the video, they have like this friendly banter where they're going back and forth and like they're friendly and they're talking and they're joking and they're laughing and they're giggling and they're giddy. But what I don't understand is the fact that Monyetta took the time out to @ Marlo Hampton in the Instagram story, but yet doesn't actually follow Marlo Hampton on Instagram. And I can check again because last time I checked was yesterday. So maybe something has happened between last night and tonight. But I'm pretty sure Monyetta does not follow that woman. Let's see. Marlo follows Monyetta. Monyetta does not follow Marlo, but tagged her in the Instagram story. I found that to be really weird. So, yeah. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the entire situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye, you guys.